We all set?
I sure hope so. Because every time this stupid recorder does something different with the little pop-up, and usually it stays in the corner, but sometimes it doesn't. I don't fucking know anymore.
Every time it does this.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
So can we get a smooth start for once, please?
Production quality is bullshit. You know, starting a podcast is bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You know, it's not really good unless it peaks the microphone.
No, of course not.
Just remember that. So how was your week?
My week was full of nothing. I really didn't do much this week.
Yeah.
This week went by so fast, I really don't know. Oh, Jesus. I almost knocked over my water. I didn't do much other than work and watch a couple of movies.
It's like, we just recorded the last podcast. Then we watched Jojo.
Oh,
and now we're recording a podcast again.
Pretty much. Speaking of Jojo, let's start with Jojo. How awesome is the new fucking Jojo?
It's awesome.
Iggy's perfect.
So good.
Iggy's fucking perfect. The intro is great. I think it's probably the best, even though I wouldn't say that right now.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know why, but like a lot of people are saying it's like the worst one. It's like, how?
Yeah, screw that.
Are you not hearing it? It's amazing.
Did you not hear Part 2's intro?
Part 2 is awesome, though.
Part 2 is great, but the intro...
All of the intros are like 10 out of 10.
They all got their own thing going for it. I just don't care for the second one very much. Mostly because Sono Chino was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than JoJo, I watched a bunch of movies. I watched a bunch of stupid B movies, like a movie called Big Ass Spider, which is on Netflix.
Okay.
That turns out to be pretty funny, actually. Like, it's shockingly hilarious how good that movie is.
Hmm.
Other than that, I watched a movie called The Collection. Don't watch that, that's awful. It's just a shitty horror movie that tries too hard to be shocking, and it's terrible.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, don't watch it.
I don't really watch horror movies anyway, so...
You should. I watched one of the most bizarrely hilarious movies I've ever seen in my life called Stitches. It's a movie about a clown who dies and gets reincarnated or he comes back again and just gets revenge on the children that murdered him at some birthday party.
Okay.
But this movie's fucking hilarious, and it actually attempts to make jokes other than puns.
That's awesome.
Like, the one that made me go, wait, is this movie, like, serious? There was a joke where the kid, grown up now, is trying to, like, start a party. So his other friend sends out a bunch of messages over fake social media called MyFace.
Okay.
And so along comes stupid bully girl and douchebag boyfriend, and they go to the main character, and they push him against the wall. And they're like, why'd you tell everyone to come on my face? Except for me.
Okay. Well, okay, we're gonna have to edit something because someone's being annoying. Okay. Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
This show needs a studio. Anyway,
yeah.
Where was I? Stitches. Yeah, that movie's hilarious. It's surprisingly well written, and I don't know any other horror movies that have a blooper reel at the end. So
that's awesome.
It's ridiculous. Go watch it on Netflix. It's definitely worth your time.
Okay.
Even if the jokes aren't good, you'll laugh at how stupid they are.
Right. In addition to the humor, though, is it actually scary?
Yeah, well, it depends on what you consider scary. Like, it's a lot of jokes. Like, he takes a kid's head, and he, like, opens at like a can opener and he just like scoops the brains out like with a ice cream scoop.
Okay.
But then he says something like, "Haha, food for thought."
Okay.
So if you can just stomach the balance between really weird gore and really bad jokes, it's definitely worth your time.
All right then.
Other than that, I watched a movie called The Toxic Avenger. That movie's fucking sick. It's so awesome.
That sounds sick, just by the title.
The Toxic Avenger is basically, it's like RoboCop, I would say. It's very 80s.
Okay.
So The Toxic Avenger is about this dude named, I think like it's Morty or something. It's about a nerd who gets bullied he like falls into some toxic waste and just becomes this big hulking mass of destruction.
He just becomes Radioactive Man.
He becomes Radioactive Man. You're totally right. If Radioactive Man was super ugly. Boy, is that dude ugly. And when he comes to Radioactive Man.
Jeez.
But, it's got a lot of gore in it, a lot of really over-the-top stuff, and a lot of nudity. Like, it's just a movie that just devolves into B-movie awesomeness. I love it.
Okay.
It's fucking great. Like, and I'm also watching a bunch of the Trauma movies. The Trauma company is who made Toxic Avenger, and their whole discography, their whole filmography is filled with movies like that. Like, I just watched Class of Nukem High, which is just that in high school.
Okay.
That's great. For stuff that I listened to, not much. I listened to Overkill's The Killing Kind, which I might do a video on because it's a weird album.
Alright.
Then I played Nidhogg, and Nidhogg's fucking awesome.
Nidhogg's great. I need to get it, though.
You need it. Get it on Steam or something. Worth it.
How much does it cost?
It's like $3 right now on Steam because of sale. That's why I bought it. Nidhogg is just mind games, the game. It's great.
Yeah. If you don't know what Nidhogg is, it's like a fighting game, but it's also like Sonic.
If there was a
you have swords, and it's also like Dive Kick too.
It really is because there's actual dive kicks, and I keep thinking.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there were actual dive kicks in that game.
I feel like such a shit because like most of my strategy involves me either running up, rolling so that they can't hit me, and then stabbing them, or dive kicking, just running away. Other than Nidhogg, I played Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight's hype as shit.
Pretty good.
I didn't buy it until just recently just because I was like, is it really that good? Is it really worth buying? But moment of weakness, I bought it. Holy fuck, believe that hype. Shovel Knight's awesome.
Did you fight Baz?
I fought the Baz. I did not know that the Baz was in it.
You didn't actually know that the Baz was in it?
No! But I saw Baz Knight. He was awesome. Like
even after the whole video?
What video?
The two best friends did a video on Shovel Knight.
I didn't see the Baz at that time. I don't remember that.
Ah.
But
well, the Baz is in it.
Yeah, it's just some random enemy. I thought it was like, it's like a boss level or something. I gotta beat him to move on. It's like, oh my god, it's the Baz! Where is he coming from?
Yeah. The Baz needs to be in everything.
The Baz does need to be in everything. Baz confirmed for Smash.
Yo. That would be awesome. Baz for Street Fighter V. Let's go.
The Baz is in Smash and he's a Pit clone. That would be hilarious. That was my week. What'd you do?
Nothing. Actually, no, not nothing. I started playing Wind Waker HD.
Nice.
Yeah. I haven't actually played the real Wind Waker, like, surprisingly. But I finally got around to buying it on the Wii U, that is. And it's really good. Yeah. A lot of bloom.
Are you one of those people that doesn't like the 2-link art style?
I love it. I think
also
it's great.
love it. I don't get why people hate it. Like, I like shell shading. I think it looks neat.
I think it looks really, really neato.
I think more games need to be shell shaded. Actually, I just think that shell shaded art style looks fantastic. It really have a really cool graphic sense to it.
Yeah.
Or I just play too much like Hoover and I just like that art style. Because the whole Sly Cooper had a lot of things going for it, and one of it was like it was the first game I ever saw that had shell shading on it, and I thought it looked awesome.
Okay.
It's so fucking great.
Shell shading?
Isn't that cell shading? Is what I meant. Jesus Christ. What is this? Ninja Turtles getting their shell shaded?
Yes.
That's what they call their tanning salon. The Ninja Turtles tanning salon. I love it. I would go to it.
But yeah, other than that, just more nothing.
Nice.
I guess right now I'll plug Cranky Construct. He has a Twitch channel, and he's got some pretty good streams. So for all 5 of you, you should check them out.
I haven't seen any of Cranky Construct's streams, but maybe I should. I'm not really into watching people stream at all.
Yeah, I've been hanging out there, like, pretty much every time he's been streaming.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been a lot more into streams ever since I got into Maximilian.
I haven't watched any of Max's streams either. Is he any good?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Alright. I need to then, because all I've seen from him is his like, NBC videos on YouTube.
Yeah. I remember one time I stayed up till like 5 in the morning watching him and all of his friends play 8-player Smash.
Oh
That's the best game mode, by the way. Just saying.
Is it really good, or are you saying it in a really sarcastic way?
It's good? Really good. It's insane.
Is it insane in a good way, though?
Yeah. It ended off with Steve defeating racism once and for all.
Okay.
Yes.
You just defeat racism?
Yeah. Also check out Max's channel and Yo Video Games.
Sure, because Max is awesome. He does good stuff.
But yeah, so nothing, really. So what's news?
So what's news?
We have news?
I wish we had news. Not a slow news week, also. It's almost as if we gotta rely on our personalities for this podcast.
It's almost like we have to talk about things.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, before we get into the news, let me rant a little bit. I had to, just an hour before this podcast, I had to go down to my local college and buy my books for the semester.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that. Don't go to your bookstore and buy books for college. Public service announcement. Fucking cost me $950 for my books this year.
Well, I guess I can't go to class then.
Yes, you can't. Don't go to books.
I kind of need them.
God, my books are too fucking expensive. I don't get it. I will live with tuition. I will live with having to pay you for meals there. I will not live with paying you for books, you fucking shits.
Hmm.
Anyways, go to I'll plug a website, slugbooks.com. They give you all your stuff for cheaper. Just go there. It's great.
Alright.
God damn it. Anyways.
I don't have a problem with spending a lot for books because even though I don't have a lot of money, I don't spend any of it anyways.
I am a super cheap ass, and I try not to spend money at all, so even though I can afford books, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't spend more than $10 in books for myself.
Yeah.
I
just don't like spending money.
Not to mention,
I've turned down, on multiple occasions, my roommate has been like, hey, you want to go to McDonald's or whatever? And I was like, no! I don't want to spend money!
I'm almost the opposite when it comes to McDonald's, because I'm a fast food addict. I hate it. I hate eating fast food, but I love eating fast food. My new spot right now is actually Dunkin' Donuts, because it's right across the street from McDonald's, and it's more expensive, but it's way better.
Okay.
So, I get the chicken biscuit, and I get a big coffee, and it just, feels good. And then
I just prefer to starve.
Just prefer to starve.
Yeah.
God. My problem is that I don't have food at my house, so I have to eat fast food even though I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, news. Want to talk about news?
We actually have news?
We actually do have some news.
What do we have?
We've got a little bit more detail on that Halestorm album I was super hyped for. It's going to be called Into the Wildlife.
That's a nice name for an album.
Yeah, but the album cover's shit. I don't like it. It's basically a band photo. It looks super lame. And it's officially coming out in North America on April 7th.
Okay.
And I checked some tour dates. On April 5th, they're coming to Albany. Would you care to go if you have a chance?
Maybe. I don't know.
You see them live? That'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't really listen to them much, so...
I know what you feel. They just released a new single called Apocalyptic, and it's just like, yep, that's a Halestorm song, alright? Nothing too special about it, so I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried that Halestorm hit their prime on their second album. Their first album wasn't too bad, but second album was fantastic. I love The Strange Case of it. I think it's amazing, but it's just... not what I want. We got a really weird story about the worst Metallica album ever made, Saint Anger.
Okay.
Two guys apparently re-recorded the entire album.
Why?
To try and make it not suck.
No, that's impossible.
I know it's impossible. Did you see I posted it on Tumblr?
Yeah, and I avoided it. It's like the plague.
I listened to the first song to see if they could get it right. Guess what? They didn't. They fucked up.
You can't. You can't just fix something like that.
No.
Like the drums, you could fix, but you can't fix it unless you change the songs.
Yeah, see, people are quick to jump on the drums of Saint Anger, but Saint Anger had way more shit going for it than just that. No.
Drums were shit, but they were the least of Saint Anger's problems.
Oh my god, the riffs sound just random garbage and uncreative. The downtuning sucks. The lyrics are garbage. Oh, that whole album sucks.
It's not good.
Like, they've even started a little campaign, and they have the hashtag Saint Anger 2015 going on Twitter.
Why?
I don't know. So, I give you an A for effort, I guess, guys. You tried, but Saint Anger had way more shit going for it than just the drums.
It's not great.
Not great at all. Yeah. They even do this shitty bullshit. Like, I will say this. The Saint Anger riff to that song, as it starts, does not sound bad on the re-recording.
Okay.
It sounds okay. I was feeling it. But I don't know if you know, but the Saint Anger song has this really heavy, like... And it sounds heavy, and it sounds nice, and it sounds cool. But then it completely stops for a clean something. Was black blur of notes.
That's
only
not
for James
great.
to be like, "Sir, dang, it sucks." I hate it when any artist does that. When they have like a really cool something going, and it sounds heavy and nice, and then they stop and they do something else.
It's not good.
When they do it the opposite, however, it tends to sound alright. You ever notice? When something starts clean and then it goes heavy, it sounds good.
I don't know. I like, clean or heavy does not matter to me. It's just how good it is, you know?
I have to disagree. When you start off with a more clean riff and then you gradually change it, I think it sounds much more intricate and much more pleasant. When you go the opposite way, I don't know why. It just sounds jarring and janky to me.
Yeah, but like, what about Vector?
What do you mean, what about Vector?
Like, they have tons of songs where they start off really fast and heavy, and then they go slow and melodic and progressive.
Well, that's just different. That's a progressive thing.
Yeah.
That's, like, the progressive genre as a whole has gotten used to using that, I think.
Yeah.
Metallica doesn't. Most people don't. Like, fucking, that one Foo Fighters song that I hate. It does that, it sounds jarring. I wish I could name it, but I can't remember. Anyways, hey guys, Saint Anger still sucks.
It's not good.
Oh no!
I've said that same phrase like 5 times already.
We could just call this the Saint Anger Sucks podcast. Every week we just talk about how terrible Saint Anger is.
We could, but we won't because that's garbage.
No, it's a great idea.
No, it's really not a good idea. If we do it, we will lose all 5 of our subscribers.
It's such a good idea, I'm going to do it next week. So guys, if you want to listen to Saint Anger podcast, send us an email at twobestfriends@gmail.com.
Yes. Nick at lichkingmetal.com.
Could you imagine? Speaking of stuff in our inbox, did you see that we've been getting a lot of spam. Have you seen the one where it's just like, it was some guy from the FBI, and he's like, I need your credit card number to like, transfer the funds. And it's like, what am I involved in?
What?
How dumb do you think we are, spammer people? Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
But if you want to send us an email, go ahead and send us at grungysjamcast@gmail.com.
Or don't.
Or, yeah, you should.
You could. That'd be great, but
we'll
won't.
We'll discuss your comments. If you say the show sucks, we'll tell you why you're right, of course.
Yeah.
If you say it's good, we'll question your existence.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We're bad. Don't listen to us.
Why are you listening to this? You should be listening to Halestorm. Or something else. Or something.
Yeah. I'd rather listen to Lich King. That didn't really work that well.
I'd rather listen to Charon's Boat.
What?
I'd rather listen to Charon's Boat.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Oh.
Don't listen to Charon's Boat.
No, don't listen, we're garbage. We also don't record things because we have several recordings, by the way. We have several recordings stored in our SoundCloud account that we haven't released to the world because they're terrible.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing the world a favor and not recording music.
That's a good idea.
I will start a Kickstarter to stop Caroline's Boat. To give you money to not make music.
The idea of a Kickstarter is always gets me. It's just so good.
It's so good because it's like, yeah, I would pay for things not to happen. I would pay for things not to happen all the time. It'd be great.
Let's kickstop Saint Anger.
Let's kickstop Saint Anger. Yeah, let's do it. Let's kickstart Napster while we kickstop Saint Anger.
Yes.
By the way, in that article I was reading about the 2 guys who recorded Saint Anger, there was a clip from an interview where Lars was basically like, yeah, the sound of Saint Anger was just too raw for people. What a pompous shit.
What a shit.
What a stupid shit. He is. Jesus Christ. I almost called him Saint Anger.
Yes.
Truly we are the Saint Anger.
Yes.
So, tell me, Dakota, as I segue into this next story, how do you feel about a T-shirt that has Kurt Cobain's suicide note printed on it?
That's weird.
Well, too bad, because you can't get it anymore. Not only did I find out about these too late, but the retailer called Etsy, they've been taken off their website. So, anyone who has a T-shirt that has Kurt Cobain's suicide note printed on it, please send it to me.
Why?
So I can say that I own it.
So are you acknowledging it as the truth, then?
Well, no. I acknowledge that there's a note.
This guy,
yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
He's crazy.
Excuse me while I adjust my tinfoil fedora.
He thinks that Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Listen, he was going to quit the music industry. He didn't need to kill himself. Just saying. He had too much heroin to lift a shotgun.
I don't know. You're just crazy.
I don't know. I think Courtney Love's fucking crazy. I think she's stupid.
I think you've got the odds.
You shut up about the odds. So, you know what? Now that you brought that up, how awesome is Sleepy Cabin?
It's awesome.
Fucking awesome is what it is.
Did you started listening to it?
Oh, I've been listening to it since, like, episode 8 now. I went back and I listened to all the archives. It's great.
It's amazing.
That hospital story made me, like, want to kill myself. Because
story?
The hospital stories. Oh my god, it hurt to listen to those. Oh my god.
It's so good.
The one where Oni was like, yeah, I twisted my balls that one time. I was clutching my balls as I was driving down the highway listening to it. Just going, oh, ow, jeez, ow, it hurt. I can't listen to people talk about their own balls without my balls being involved somehow.
You just want your balls in everyone's stories.
Chuck Norris wants to put himself in every man.
Yes.
What about the youth of America? You're right. Chuck Norris wants to put himself in every boy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, it's a Nostalgia Critic reference.
It's a Nostalgia Critic thing. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Too cool for you.
By the way, I don't think I mentioned this last time, but I started watching JonTron.
Yep.
He's pretty good.
I've seen a handful of JonTron episodes, just really don't care for him.
Yeah. It's like, his videos are like Nostalgia Critic and all the other That Guy with the Glasses videos, but it's filled with a lot less in-jokes. Like, stuff you can actually appreciate if you're not already a fan.
Yeah, well, I don't really watch a whole lot of people like that. Actually, that's a lie. Most of the time I listen to just Brutal Moose. I think Brutal Moose's videos are way better than JonTron. Maybe it's just his sense of humor is just more perfect, if there's a word for it.
I don't know.
Like, he was playing Sociolatron, which is like this weird porn game, and he goes, now you can select a different option of race, but I really don't know or care which one of these does, so I'm just gonna stick with what I know best, being white.
Okay. By the way, I have a question. Have you ever listened to something for so long that even after you stop, that person's voice is still, like, saying something in your head?
Yes.
Like...
all the time, when I'm done listening to, like, Brutal Moose, I'll go read something, and the voice that you hear in your head is Brutal Moose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, after I stop listening to, like, the Super Best Friend cast, they're still having random conversations in my head, you know?
I know that exact feeling. Because you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave that part of the conversation. It just started.
I wonder if there's a word for that sort of sensation.
Crazy?
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy to hear other people's voices in your head, isn't it?
It is. It's like I'm insane in the membrane.
Like, whenever I listen to Green Day, I can hear you in the background just going, "You shit! What are you doing?"
Yeah.
As you wind up, you're up a bed or something trying to hit me in my own phone.
Oh, that's not in your head. That's in real life. Like, I can just sense you listening to Green Day, and so I just run over. I was like, fuck you!
Just echolocation your voice to me. I'll catch it.
Yes.
I'll play some Green Day. How about that?
No, don't.
Yeah, it's great. Anyways.
Really.
So, you want to talk about Sister Sin? Just a bit?
Sure, I guess. I don't know much about them.
Sister Sin's, their lead singer, and her name is apparently Liv Jagerol, or Jagerol, I can't pronounce that. But, she's gonna appear in Penthouse soon.
Okay.
And I only bring this up because maybe it's a little debate we can talk about. Should a band use sex to sell their image?
I don't know.
don't want to provide any insight other than I don't know.
It's not really. It's their decision.
Yeah.
It's like,
So, I think this all comes down to gender equality. Let's have James Hetfield model.
let's not.
Bobby Blitz can do some modeling. Come on. I mean, he'll be a plus size model, but whatever. Did you see the fucking Tyranny of Tradition article?
It's the best.
They totally just went there, and it's just, yes, god damn it. If you don't know what we're talking about, Tyranny of Tradition put out an article recently where it's just, Bobby Blitz, how do you feel about being a plus size model? And it's like, oh, it's cool, man, or whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, I was going to ask
He
you
looks
something.
like Skeletor.
He is fucking Skeletor. You ever see a picture of him from, like, a year ago?
Yeah.
Skinny. Shit. Like, I assume back in the 80s he was the same thing. It was weird. Like, he's always been like that.
He's always just been trying to fight He-Man.
Every Overkill song is just the Chronicles of He-Man.
You know, I never watched He-Man when I was a kid, but, like, every so often I see just pictures of Skeletor on Tumblr, and it's the best thing ever. It's like, but I don't want to feel good, I want to feel evil.
I know. Back when villains were so simple that it was just about being evil is just the fucking stupidest, greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Why can't we have more card-carrying villains nowadays?
I don't know. Yeah, it reminds me. I never watched He-Man growing up, but somehow I still know who Skeletor is.
You know what we need? We need a Double Dragon movie.
No, not at all. Didn't they already do that?
Did they?
I think they did, and I think it was shit.
Well, do it again, but base it off of Neon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Double Dragon Neon, that's basically just like Aeon Flux or RoboCop.
It basically is.
That would be awesome. Can you imagine just two RoboCops just punching dudes in the face?
That would be amazing.
That would be fucking sick. How come they didn't do that for RoboCop 2?
Yeah. And then we need the sequel with Battletoads.
Yes. I'm on board with it, but I know it's not going to happen.
It needs to happen.
Do you think we're going to get a Battletoads game ever?
No, I want it though.
I really want it. The closest I'm ever going to get is just emulating the old Battletoads. I want it.
Yeah.
So good.
Battletoads confirmed Smash DLC.
Dude, I'd put my shit if Battletoads was Smash DLC.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna do any more characters other than Mewtwo for the DLC?
I sure hope so. There's room on that character select screen.
Yeah.
If they do anyone else, who do you want? Who do you want as Smash DLC? That's possible.
Goku. No, not really. Fuck Goku. Goku sucks.
No, Goku would be perfect. Shut up.
No, but Goku is garbage. Cause Dragon Ball isn't good.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
God damn it. Unpopular opinions with Dr. Stuff, everybody. Jesus. Dragon Ball's amazing.
Not really.
You don't like anything about Dragon Ball, or are you just being a shit?
I used to like it, and then I was like, oh, wait. Oh, wait.
I can't believe how wrong you are right now, Jesus Christ.
Well, see, here's the thing. Dragon Ball characters are dumb. Like, Goku, he's just a one-dimensional character. Like, you know what would be better? If Vegeta was the main character.
Nah.
No, it would be.
No, it has to be Goku, so that Vegeta looks cooler.
I don't know. And, what the biggest problem, in my opinion, with Dragon Ball Z is it has no sense of scale. You know?
Yeah? What do you mean?
Like, within the first few episodes, like, Piccolo is able to blow up the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, you'd think that would be a little more like, holy shit, but instead it's just like, no, I blew up the moon.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Okay, he blew up the moon. You know? It doesn't we never get a real good feeling of how strong these characters can get.
I think that's the point. Like, the whole point, someone said in the official, like, Dragon Ball, someone on the team actually said, that the whole point of power levels is to be useless.
Yeah, but it's like near the end of the series, like, Goku is thousands of strong.
Okay, yes.
Goku
Makes
is
sense. He's thousands of strongs, yes.
He's thousands of times stronger than he was, like, back during the Frieza saga. But we never really get a good sense of how much stronger that is. Like, the most collateral damage we ever see is just a planet blowing up. And I know what you're thinking, it's like, whoa, a planet blows up. But since they could do that from the beginning of the series, it doesn't really have the same impact later on.
Well, moons are much smaller than planets. They're basically big asteroids.
Yeah, but still, like, you know how it could be improved? During the end of the series, these characters should be able to do crazy shit. You know? Like, to me, Dragon Ball should have been Goku throwing Boo, like, across the galaxy, then teleporting, and then fighting him on another planet. You know?
I guess. Yeah. I still like Majin Buu. I still think it's the sickest thing ever.
Like, if these characters are that much stronger than they were in the beginning, we need to see it. You can't just tell us. We need to physically see a gigantic battle.
I definitely get that, because I think the only things they ever used to show you how stronger they were was to show you someone who was stronger, and then have
someone just say, "Oh my god, that's the strongest person I've ever seen." You know? But we don't have that kind of sensing power. All we have to rely on are words. And in writing, the best thing to do is show, not tell. You know?
I don't know. That's not a writing rule, but I just remember the first time I ever got that was, I think, when the Ginyu Force arrived, and Gohan was just being fucked up. And then Goku's like, huh? Hey, hi, I'm Goku, and then he fucks things up.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna say that Dragon Ball is perfect, but it was definitely better. What would you rather watch, Naruto?
No.
Did you hear that Naruto has a son now?
Of course he does.
Eventually they're just gonna go into space, because fuck it.
Let's not hope for a sequel.
Naruto in space.
I'm glad that's over.
I'm glad that it's over too. Oh my god. Yeah. I made the stupid decision as a kid to watch the entire Naruto series, and that's one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
Why?
I don't know, because I was a huge nerd for it. I have like 14 issues of the manga over there on my bookshelf.
Jesus.
I know. I know. But then Shippuden started up, and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. You know what would make Naruto good? If it just ended after Zabuza.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. The Zabuza saga is like the most epic thing I've ever seen.
It's the best part of the series.
It is the best part of the series, because it's like Naruto beats a shit, and he's like, hey, give me a better mission. And then he almost kills himself over it, and then he learns. Like, and that's the story. That could have been perfect.
You know what would make Naruto better? If Little Karibo wrote the whole thing.
Little Karibo?
Yeah. He does Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and he also does a Naruto spoof.
Jesus Christ. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
Like Kakashi in the Naruto spoof is just Ninja David Bowie.
Ninja David Bowie?
Yes.
So lame.
No, it's great though.
No, it's not.
They do like there's a whole episode that's just like he's training Naruto and the others, and the whole episode is just a parody of Under Pressure. And it's great.
Fantastic. Did you ever see the episode where we find out what's under Kakashi's mask?
No.
Guess what's under the mask?
Sharingan?
Oh, no, the mask.
Okay.
Oh, it was great. And there's a whole build-up throughout the whole episode. They just ended on nothing. It was great.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Naruto shit. I can't believe I wasted so much of my time watching it. I really can't. What happened
So
to my life?
speaking of anime, and let's bring this back to something good. Let's bring this back to Jojo.
Let's bring it back to Jojo. Yeah, what's up? Fuck Jojo.
So I heard a theory, and I think it's amazing. So you know how Dio has the world, but he also has Hermit Purple, but a better version, you know?
Yeah.
So, I had a thought. What if instead of, what if Hermit Purple and the world are Dio's, and not one of them being Jonathan's?
You mean Joseph's? Or yeah, Jonathan, never mind.
Yeah.
You mean the Ripple, not Hermit Purple?
Well, no, because since it's Jonathan's body, one of Dio's stands is actually Jonathan's. But this theory says that both of them are Dio's, and that the world's true power isn't to stop time, but it's to steal the powers of the Joestar stands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hashtag game changer. Jesus.
That could explain why he has both Hermit Purple and the time stop ability.
But does it explain why he was in the casket?
What?
Does it explain why he's in the casket at the beginning of part 3?
No.
No.
But whatever. It was like a second compartment or something. But anyways, this led me to think, what if Dio came back, and he was around long enough to get Crazy Diamond?
That would be super cool, I think. That the whole series is just about taking down Dio and just Dio exploring the Joestar line and just murdering the Joestar line.
Yeah.
I think that'd be neat.
Dio plus Hermit Purple, the time stop, Crazy Diamond, and then whatever Jolene does.
Yeah.
And I guess Giorno? Yeah, I guess Giorno too.
Giorno was a son, I guess.
Yeah. Well, not his son, Jonathan's son.
Yeah, didn't we have a discussion about this way back in high school, where it's what if Dio does some really homophobic stuff to Dio's body or to Jonathan's body, and this whole thing is just no, it's Jonathan's body. I'm shaming him from beyond my grave.
Yeah.
So it's still so fucking weird. That's still Jonathan's body. It still weirds me out.
Yeah,
it's weird.
He
fucking weird.
He had a thing for Jonathan.
He did have a thing for Jonathan. His head.
Yeah.
He's I like
not the one with his face on it.
Oh my god. You know what? You're right. Jojo's just face off.
Yo!
It really just is.
That's great.
Oh my Dio.
Well, no, you know what? You know what's face off? JoJo Part 4. That's literally
oh my god,
what Yoshikage Kira does.
Kira is literally just taking some dude's face.
Yeah. That's how he avoided being found.
I know.
He just took some guy's face. and lived with his family.
He's just like, this is mine now.
Yeah.
God
And
damn.
then he had that weird, creepy bath scene with the guy's son.
Yes, he did. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which is more uncomfortable, that one or the one where Polnareff gets turned into a kid in part 3.
Yeesh.
How do you think they're going to handle that one? Or are they just going to skip over it?
I don't know.
I kind of hope they skip over him. No one needs to know that a pedophile is in the JoJo series.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read the manga. I'm one of those shits. I just know. I just have a general knowledge of what happened.
It was pretty graphic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Alessi actually did anything, if I recall, but Alessi was still there, and he was still a pedophile, and he was like an inch away from naked kid Polnareff. It was very uncomfortable.
Well, I don't think they're gonna. They're not gonna skip over it. They're gonna do everything.
I sure hope so.
I mean, we already got Rape Ape.
We already did get Rape Ape, so there's what? Who's next? If I heard who's next, we got Deb in the desert, and then who?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm one of those shits that haven't actually read part 3.
I can't remember. Oh, I think, you know what? I think Darby's next, if I remember right.
The Gambler?
Darby the Gambler, yeah. The stand
Yeah.
is just a poker game.
I hope it plays out. Apparently, the shitty OVA did the Gambler scene a lot better than the manga, so I hope it plays out more like that.
It was actually pretty cool. Just watching the abridged version, not even the OVA, it looked awesome.
I wish it plays out like that. What's it gonna be, Darby? What's it gonna fucking be? It's so good.
I hope Darby makes a Motorhead reference.
He should.
You say that I'm a gambler. Or, how does that go? You win some, you lose some. It's all
the same to me. Everything should have a Motorhead reference in it at least once.
You know what I hope happens is I hope that Joseph does the thing with Darby where he sits him down and he's like, okay, you can have this picture of me on the couch, naked. And Darby's
we just want this to turn into the abridged series.
I kinda do.
That's all we want.
Did you see someone made the bit in part 2 where Joseph is like, oh, I just kamikazed a god into a volcano, and he's like, oh, fucking piranhas.
Yes.
So he took the new manga, or fucking the new anime, and dubbed it over with the abridged version, and it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Piranhas, fucking piranhas! Fucking piranhas. Fabulous.
These motherfucking shame chomps.
Motherfucking shame chomps. By the way, I tried the demo of All-Star Battle.
You did?
It's janky.
It's
weird.
I wanted to pick it up, but then, GameStop didn't have it.
Yeah, here's another thing. I got a PS3 for pretty much the express purpose of buying the Jojo game, the new one that's coming out, and BlazBlue, and GameStop, Best Buy, all stores around here that should have it, don't have it.
Yeah. It's because we live in the hick town.
It is because we live in a fucking hick town.
We don't have any of that anime stuff.
No, well, I found Guilty Gear and I found Vanguard Princess and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's my JoJo?
Yeah.
All they've got is this Persona.
Persona's great though.
Whatever.
I really want to get back to playing that.
Why don't you play a real Shin Megami Tensei game?
Because I had to stop playing it for whatever reason, and I really want to get back to it, but my PS2 is still in my dorm room. So yeah.
I should bring whatever things I do to the campus. That would be cool. My friend Brian and I, we love playing the game BlazBlue, and we're super good at it, but it's super fucking weird. So our whole plan one day is to just bring in Blaze Blue and just wreck a bunch of people and have them just not know what's going on the whole time.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Isn't Blaze Blue just like Guilty Gear, but with like 1,000 meters?
Yeah, there's a ton of meters in that game, but only like 2 of them matter. Don't worry about it. You should play Blaze Blue. It's great.
Mm. The only thing I know about Blaze Blue is just Bon Shishigami.
Yeah, Bang is basically Dan from Street Fighter, except he's even more weird. He's great.
Yeah.
He's got like a whole team of ninjas that help him, and they're all just like, "Boss, what do we do?" And he's just like, "I'm not sure."
His theme song is amazing.
Oh, that fucking opener. Oh, the soundtrack. The Continuum Shift one is my favorite. I need to go buy the soundtrack. Oh, by the way, public service announcement. If you plan on buying Blaze Blue on Steam, probably not, because the soundtrack that you get with it is super shitty. You don't get the theme song, and they're all in very terrible audio quality.
Okay.
So, I was going to buy those for the express purpose of the soundtrack until someone told me otherwise. God damn it. Which is a shame, because those soundtracks are awesome. I got the Guilty Gear soundtrack recently. That was great. Made by the same team, so yeah, go play Blaze Blue. It's fantastic. Don't let anyone tell you wrong. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Anyway, we're almost out of time here, but I gotta get through one last news story because I think it's awesome. So, Dakota.
Yeah?
Have you ever wanted to go into a weird bar that was covered in, like, weird metal shit and eat a burger called a scum dog?
No.
Well, too bad, because now the Guar Bar is officially open in Virginia.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so Odorous Arungus, before he died, he wanted to open a restaurant, and so Guar did the best thing that they could do, and they built a restaurant. They built a restaurant, and it's all Guar themed. So go check it out in Virginia if you live there, because it's fantastic.
Okay.
I see that they have like Italian sausages called scum dogs, and I want one. Just to eat it.
All right.
Fun fact: I was just an hour ago looking for news stories, and that one comes up, and I craved hamburgers. So I ate a bunch of hamburgers before this podcast.
Burgers are great.
Burgers are the best. I might be a stupid American, but I love my burgers. They're the best around.
Yeah. You know where the best burgers come from? Lost Tokyo Angeles.
Lost Tokyo Angeles? What?
Yeah.
Is that an Evangelion thing?
No, that was that was a Phoenix Wright reference.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Whatever. You and your Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright's great.
Phoenix Wright's fucking weird.
No, it's good though.
Don't you just love men with big vocabularies?
What?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you.
Don't you just love men with big vocabularies?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of that dictionary on his desk. Wow.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember from Phoenix Wright. It's great.
No, but remember more because it's good.
I would sit through and play them all, but I haven't, so I'm not probably going to.
Just play all the games.
Did you get the new one? The one that came on 3DS recently?
Yes, I did.
What was it called again?
Dual Destinies.
That's it.
You
Is
can
it good?
also buy it on iOS.
Oh. No, I don't know. I'd rather buy it on 3DS, because fuck mobile games.
Well, actually, you see, the mobile version is actually better. And here's why. In the third case, there's a localization error which completely creates a plot hole. Basically, in the 3DS version of the English game, like, you see the main villain in one of the cases, and one of his props, one of the things he holds in his hand, is the murder weapon. But you don't know it's the murder weapon yet.
Okay.
And, in the 3DS localization, he has the murder weapon in his hand when he physically should not be able to be holding it.
Oh.
It was fixed in the iOS version, so he wasn't holding it in that scene.
Weird. Very
Yeah.
weird.
But yeah.
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 I'll end up picking Dual Destinies up, I'm sure. I want to play more Ace Attorney, but it's like the only systems I have for it is either emulating it or getting a 3DS game.
I want to check out Danganronpa. Because I heard that was like Phoenix Wright 2, just different. But the problem is that it's only on the Vita. And I don't have a Vita.
Don't buy a Vita. How about no?
Yeah.
No. Vita does not mean life. Vita means Sony's out of ideas.
I don't even know what's on the Vita.
Exactly.
All I know is Danganronpa and Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, not much is on it apparently, or a ton of it's on it apparently, because there's.
And that one Gravity game.
Oh yeah, Gravity Rush.
Yeah.
Gravity Rush.
Isn't that a launch title?
Yes. So yeah, don't buy the Vita. Don't buy it. Terrible. I don't have a Cool Guy of the Week award because I couldn't find one because I'm super lazy.
Because nobody was cool this week. Everybody was
cool.
shit.
The only thing I can say is, I guess those two guys who tried to record Saint Anger deserve a medal. They
trying. They failed, but they tried at least.
They got an A for effort. So, videos coming up. I'm sure you saw my Twitter. My 2014 video is not up yet. Why? Because I'm lazy. I've not touched my video. I tell you, the two parts I need in my video process, the two parts are ready, they're just not finished yet, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wonder when I'm finally gonna decide to do something.
I know, because you're one of those people that you have so much to do that you just do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know where to start, so we'll just dick around until I decide on what I want to do first.
My first mission, though, as soon as I'm done with this, is I'm going to try and fix the recording I made for the new Jamcast intro. So enjoy that new intro or outro music, whatever is playing, because it's not worth you dealing with copyright bullshit on a song that I own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't own that song.
Yes, I do.
You made it?
I didn't make it, but I own the rights to it.
No, what? No, you don't.
Yes, I fucking do. I will show you that I own the rights to Smooth Ocean, but whatever.
Did you buy the copyright?
No, I got it from a royalty-free music site.
Oh.
Well, technically, I'm not 100% sure what happened. I clicked a bunch of buttons, and now I'll have the MP3.
Okay.
It said that I own the copyright or something for like 90 years. So I was just like, oh, awesome.
Alright, that's weird.
So until I die, or until I'm 105, or 109, I own the rights to Smooth Ocean, apparently.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
That is super weird. I feel like it might have been illegal. I think I need to end this podcast so that I can outrun the FBI.
Okay, maybe that's what those spammers were talking about.
Spammers? Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we end these podcasts. Just, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do your best James Hetfield impression.
Ooh, yeah!
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
You know, if you think about it, James Hetfield is like the Little John of metal. You know?
Okay. Whatever. Little John? Who the fuck is Little John?
He's a guy. He's a rapper guy. I only know him from Chappelle's Show, to be completely honest.
Okay. What?
Remember Chappelle's Show?
Mr. Wu-Tang Clan?
Like, have you ever seen Chappelle's Show?
Oh, yeah. Chappelle's Show is amazing.
It's amazing. It's great.
I keep... The sketch I keep going back to is the one where he's a blind Klan member.
So bad.
So bad. I love it.
Oof.
Joe and I, my friend Joe in high school, back when we had the Wi-Fi password, I had Netflix on my iPod, and we would go back to that episode and just rewatch it all the time during lunch.
It's the best.
Oh, it was so good. We could watch Chappelle's Show for hours.
Yeah.
Chappelle's Show is great. What are we up to this week? Let's make a plan, actually. What are we doing? I can't
I'll be playing more Wind Waker.
Gonna play more Wind Waker? Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll be going back. Classes are starting up soon on Monday.
Right. On Tuesday, my classes start. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
I mean, yeah, Tuesday my classes start, but I have to go back on Monday. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah,
so Tuesday my classes also start. You might actually see some more videos, because if there's one thing I like to do, it's procrastinating. When I have a bunch of homework, I might just be like, I'll just make a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck doing real work.
Fuck doing that glorified resume booster you call college.
Yeah.
Bunch of bullshit. Anyway, Jamcast is over. Bye.
See ya.